up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this product sent over from Glide Gear. This is not a sponsored video, however they did send me this product for free. I've been really curious about this product since they came out with it. I first saw it as an Instagram ad, and then I saw it as one of their posts where they linked the product in Instagram like to the post, and I've been wanting to try it out, and so we finally have it here. And what this is a 360 rotating camera rig. So today we're going to be having some fun with this thing, what type of shots that we can get. Alright, so first off we get the user manual, and right under here we get the background. I'm just gonna pull all this stuff out because there's no need for me to talk about it all at once. So today I'm going to be using this Peak Design mount because all of my things pretty much have this built onto the cages already. And today the camera of choice is the Sony FX3. This camera can shoot in some very high frame rates, which is going to allow us to get some really nice footage on this rig. So now with this all set up, you guys can begin to see the reason why you would need the weights, because if I let go, this guy is completely going to fall over just like that. So those weights on the back are very important. So let's go ahead and get those on right now. So if you're someone who's still pretty afraid of the whole balancing of the rig, you can actually mount this to a desk, or what I would suggest is laying some boards on here and then putting some weights all the way at the end where the camera's not gonna hit it if it goes over it. All right guys, so now we have everything rigged up. Today I'm actually gonna be trying to recreate a slow motion shot that I did in a previous video on my channel where I showed you how to get like 1,000 frames per second on the Sony FX3. Today we're only sticking to 240. We'll be talking about that here in a second. But basically what I'm gonna be trying to do is rotate this entire rig around the popcorn while it's heating up and popping and going everywhere. We'll see how good this actually turns out. And for you guys who want to geek out and nerd out on all the camera specs, today I'm shooting in S&Q mode at HD because at HD I'm able to do 240 frames per second. I'm shooting at 9 on the aperture so that I can get a lot of things in focus in case any popcorn flies anywhere. I want to make sure that those things are captured nice, crisp, and sharp. And then I'm also shooting at 12,800 on the Sony FX3 because it does have incredible low light. So for you guys who are wondering why I have so much stuff going on here with lights, whenever you're shooting in slow motion, you have to really crank up the shutter speed quite a bit to obey the 180-degree rule. And so I'm having to add a bunch of lights into the scene to make it look good. With that being said, let's go ahead and see how the shots turned out.
You turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby.
All right guys, so I hope you enjoyed that shot. We're moving on to the second and last shot where we're gonna be basically imitating what it would look like to shoot B-roll with this setup. So today we're actually gonna be acting as if we're shooting B-roll for this battery from Moment. And spoiler alert, if you guys are actually interested in these V-mount batteries, I will be reviewing their brand new unit that hasn't been released yet here in a few weeks. So stay tuned and go ahead and subscribe. So for the camera settings on this one, I'm still shooting slow motion in S&Q mode. However, I'm doing 4K at 120 frames per second at 422 10-bit. So it is gonna be a little bit quicker this time, not as slow, but it should look a lot better, a lot crisp because I am shooting in 4K. And then the last thing that I wanna say is I'm actually using autofocus in this one. I still have it set to F9 so that it can get everything in focus and it won't struggle. So let's go ahead and get the shot, swing it around as fast as we can, and see what the product looks like.
Life goes on and 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 on. On and 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 on.
Alright guys, so I think that shot also turned out very, very well. One thing that I do want to say that you definitely need to keep in mind whenever using this setup is that you'll probably get the best results from shooting with a light actually on the camera and not shooting with a big softbox like I have over here today. Today I did have to keep this setup right here because I am trying to light obviously my face, so I needed some type of light source other than the one from up top. So if you're going to be doing this and you want to get the best results, I definitely recommend attaching something like an Aperture MC onto your camera so that you keep the shadows in the same place the entire time. Now with that, you can also combine the top down shot as well for good results. But overall, I think this is a great setup. Again, this video is not sponsored. I do plan to use this in my videos for B-roll. If I had any negatives that I want to say, it's just that these surfaces definitely get dirty and you see everything that shows up on here. So I would recommend that you actually overlay something else on here whenever you're doing your shots. So if you guys are interested in this setup or any other gear that I talked about in today's video, you can find it all linked below in the description. And with that being said, if you guys are interested in some Sony FX3 content, then I recommend that you check out this video right over here.